What's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new Bendy and the Ink Machine video. Now, I can't believe those words are even coming out of my mouth because it has been a very long time since we've done a Bendy and the Ink Machine video, and that's because, well, there really hasn't been anything Bendy related for quite a little bit of time here. Well, as I'm sure you guys can see by the title and what we're going to be breaking down in today's video, there is now a new official reveal trailer, and it's titled Boris and the Dark Survival. So I guess Boris is gonna have his own game now. I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet. I figure, you know what? Let's watch it in today's video. Let's break it all down and let's see what Boris is gonna be up to. All right, so let's go ahead and press play. Here we go. Joey Drew Studios sketches. Sketches? What? Before the Dark Revival begins. So that's obviously Bendy and the Dark Revival we're talking about, right? Rediscover an old friend. Boris, my boy. It's been a while. Play as Boris the Wolf. Oh, awesome. Look at that. I can't wait to break all this down. Search the Dark Studio, randomly generated. Oh, so it's like Showdown Bandit, kinda. Like how it's top down. Scavenge for supplies. What are we trying to do, though, with all the supplies and stuff? Seek out lost secrets. Survive the ink demon. Oh, there's Bendy. He's back. Boris and the Dark Survival. I love. Oh, look at him breaking it down right there. Steam. Oh, Google. What? Google Play Game Jolt Itch.io? Only $1? Next week. Hold on a minute. That's it. Next week, February 10th. Are we going to talk about that? Like, what? That is so soon. I can't believe that. That's literally next week, 5 days from now. It's out next week. I'm like, that's literally next week. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's only $1 too. Very surprising. And it's coming to Steam, Google Play, not iOS for whatever reason. And it's only $1. Okay, there has to be some kind of a catch to this, right? Like, there's no way it's only going to be $1. Like, I feel like $1, they wouldn't make any money on this. There has to be like some kind of in-game microtransactions or something, you would think. I mean, maybe not. Maybe they just wanted to make it for fun, but I feel like for $1, they're going to make no money. Because you got to think like 100, I guess it would be like 100 sales would be $100. So then, like, let's say they get, you know, 50,000 sales. That'd be $50,000 for a big company like this. I don't know. You would think they would need more than that, but I honestly don't know. I don't run the company, so honestly, I have no idea. But interesting nonetheless. So only $1. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play. I mean, here's the okay, guys. Next week, if you guys want to see me play it on February 10th, because I don't know if you guys are gonna want to see this like or not, because here's the thing, like, it's not like a, I think it's not like a mainstream Bendy and the Ink Machine game. Like, you guys can see from this footage, it's like a top-down kind of game, like Showdown Bandit. So if you guys want to see this, let me know by leaving a like rating down below, and if we get enough likes, I guess I'll do a series on this, only if you guys want to see it, though, that is. So let me know in the comments and by leaving a like rating. But let's go ahead and break this thing down and see exactly what's gonna have in store for us. So this is interesting right here. I guess we should start with the beginning, but let's just quickly talk about this. I have a feeling, because it's just him kind of dancing right here, I think this might be like some kind of like every time you beat a level, like maybe he does some kind of a weird dance like this. He's doing the stanky leg. I don't know what that is, dude. What is he doing? He's doing this weird looking dance, and it's so goofy, but it's so fun at the same time. So let's go ahead and head to the beginning though and start breaking it out. So it says Joey Drew Studios, which obviously that's who, you know, makes the games now, but it says sketches. So I'm wondering if does that, like, when they say sketch, are they implying that, you know, like whenever they do short little games like this, I don't even know if it's gonna be short or little, but whenever they do like mini games like this, is it gonna be called like sketching or sketches? So like if they do one on Alice Angel, will it be called, you know, Joey Drew Studios sketches because it's like a shorter game just about her? Or I don't know. It's just interesting that they kind of put that at the beginning. Now it says before the Dark Revival begins, it kind of goes on to say rediscover an old friend. So this is a prequel to Bendy and the Dark Revival, which, as you guys know, that's the big Bendy game that's coming out this year that everyone's been kind of excited for, everyone's been kind of waiting for. And I guess before they get onto that, they're like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start you off with something simple, you know, something smaller, just to get you a little bit hyped. And I have a feeling that maybe at the end of this, we might get a teaser for Bendy and the Dark Revival, because I don't know, I feel like if it takes place beforehand and they're kind of leading up to that game, You might get something like that in this little game right here. But as you guys can see, it kind of starts off right here where it just shows off, you know, obviously Boris is going to be the one that we're going to be playing as. He just kind of swings open the door. And, you know, it's got his little music playing or like that, and he just kind of stares forward. It says, play as Boris the Wolf, which, that's insane. I mean, that's going to be so much fun. Usually, as you guys know, we're used to playing as that character from the normal series. We've never really played as Bendy or anyone like that. So, to be able to actually play as one of the side characters, I think is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait for that. One thing I always wondered, though, was there was always fan games for Bendy and the Ink Machine, but all of a sudden, they stopped being made for whatever reasons. I'm wondering what happened with that, because we played some really good ones on the channel. But I don't know, I would love to see more fan games on Bendy the Ink Machine, like playing as Alice Angel and all that. So this is what the main game's going to obviously look like. It's going to be top-down, like Showdown Bandit. And it looks like you're probably going to be able to click around, explore these randomly generated areas. And it looks like, I don't know if that's just because this one was randomly generated like that or what, but Boris actually does have some kind of like a light on his head, like a headlamp. It almost looks like it like covers one of his eyes, and it kind of just shows him where to go. Now I'm curious if, you know, in front of him it'll be dark and you won't be able to see creatures, but then if you get to that area and you have your headlamp on, creatures will actually show up, that kind of thing, because I played games like that. But yeah, it just looks like you can actually explore. Now obviously this is going to be for iOS or Android, so it's going to have to be like, you know, it's going to be one of those touch games where, you know, like I said, Showdown Bandit, we're going to be able to click around. Like if I click here, he'll walk there, that kind of thing. And if you touch there, he'll walk there. So it looks like this is definitely one part of the randomly generated map right there. And it looks like he's got some kind of an item spawn right there. It looks like a spatula. What is that? I'm trying to figure out what that is. But I don't know. It's either a wrench or a spatula. I don't know why it would be a spatula, but I feel like that could be what it is. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting, though. Search this dark studio randomly generated. So, yeah, they bring that up. And like I said, it looks like since it is randomly generated, you're going to have, you know, items in different areas every single time. Parts of the map in different areas every single time. And it looks like you're possibly going to also have different, you know, kind of mini games and stuff like that, like puzzles that'll be randomly generated. Like, this seems to be some kind of a safe, like puzzle where, like, you know, you're obviously cracking the safe, but, you know, because it's on iOS or Android and phones and stuff like that, they have to make it pretty simple. So it looks like you just got to press whatever this huge orange thing shows up right here and you unlock it. Now I do want to see, okay, so that's what he's unlocking. He's unlocking what appears to be a locker, which I'm guessing would probably just have an item in it. It doesn't really show much else besides that, but I'm guessing there's got to just be some kind of an item or an objective thing in there. Now I'm curious as to what the objective is going to be for each one of these levels, because if they're all randomly generated, is it just going to be the same thing where it's just like find these 3 items and escape, you know, that kind of thing, survive the ink demon and escape? Or is it gonna be like every level you have to defeat the ink demon? Like, I'm hoping it has like a variety of different objectives on each kind of randomly generated level, because I think that'd be fun. Like the levels randomly generated and the objectives are too. I think that'd be great. But then once again, he's just kind of exploring here a little bit more. I don't see anything that really stands out here. Then of course this one, he's running. He is sprinting. He is out of there. He has to go. And it looks like you have a locker right there to possibly hide in, the bacon soup looking locker right there. And he's running from something, but I'm guessing he could just be running just for fun, but he could also be running from Bendy. We don't really know. It doesn't really show anything. Scavenge for supplies. So once again, you have to scavenge for different stuff. That's what we saw before. It looks like a spoon or something. But like that's a music box or whatever you call that thing. I guess a radio back then, but it looks like he's finding a radio, but like, why would you need these items? See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, every level is going to have different objectives. Like, you have to find 3 different items, and I think that's what's happening here. Like, you have to find the radio, you have to find what appears to be a spoon, I don't know, and then you have to find like something else, and then you just have to escape. Ooh, look at this. So press E. This should be a place to hide, but no, it's a place to like heal or something. Because like you got this little glowing icon right here and right here, which I'm curious as to what those are. Like, that's obviously some kind of bacon soup icon, but what is this one over here? Because that's definitely not like a mirrored image. That's a different part, you would think, of like the area. So that's a different sort of like vending machine. So I'm guessing there's gonna be different ones that you can buy different things and different power-ups for, maybe? I don't really know. Seek out lost secrets. So this is going to be exciting because obviously these are going to be all throughout the area. So there is going to be some lore in this game, which I think that's going to be super exciting. It's, like I said, it's going to be lore that leads up to Bendy and the Dark Revival. If I had to take a guess, I mean, it makes sense. It says, you know, this is leading up to that. So whatever is going to happen in this game is going to lead up to, you know, Bendy and the Dark Revival, which is going to be super exciting. Hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of like teaser in it, like I was saying before. But this is interesting right here. So nothing happens here. It's not that I can see. No, it just does that weird effect. And that says survive the ink demon. And this is where we get our first look at Bendy in the new game. And it looks like he obviously has this huge, like, thing of ink going around him, like some kind of ink barrier or something. And he's just straight up chasing after Boris. And it looks like this is probably a part of the level that you have to wait for an elevator or something. Like, this appears to be an elevator right here. So it seems like he's gonna spawn in. You've got to maybe survive him until this elevator comes down or does something. And then again, he runs away. But I don't know. Either way, like, this game, it looks like it's gonna be a blast. I am excited. I'm a little bit worried about the whole $1 thing. I feel like there has to be a catch to that. I mean, if there isn't, then that's great. I mean, $1 for a game, but I would almost feel like I'm ripping them off by only paying $1 for this game if it's gonna be like this great game. Oh, here's that little icon again. So I'm wondering what that is. Is that just a hiding spot or what? But it's a little circle icon, almost like a halo. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like either there's gonna be maybe some kind of a catch for that whole $1 thing, or maybe there won't be anything and it'll just be $1. I don't know. I'd be very happy with that. And of course, after that, it just goes on to dancing. But I love what they did with the little icon right here, where Boris, the bee in Boris, has like ears on it, like his ears, and the dark survival. So overall, guys, I'm super excited for this. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping, I mean, for $1, you really can't expect much from it, but I'm hoping it'll be like a decently long game, you know, with plenty of replayability, which I'm guessing it will. Everything's going to be randomly generated. Like, why wouldn't it be? And then, you know, like I said, I think the main thing I want in this game is just replayability. I can't speak today. I want it to be fun, replayability, and lead up to Bendy and the Dark Revival. Like, you know, show something that's linked in with that game. Some kind of a teaser, some kind of, maybe have a trailer at the end of it or something like that. I think that'd be a great idea. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go and end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Like I said, leave a like rating on the video if you guys want to see me play this game when it comes out next week. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already, hit that sub button because we are so close to 2 million subscribers. It's gonna be insane when we hit it. It's gonna be so much fun. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.